Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ken Lawrence, Chair of the Montgomery County Board of Commissioners. I'm joined here today by my colleagues, the Vice Chair of the Board, Jamila Winder, and Commissioner Joe Gale, and members of our administration. And I'm very excited to be here with you today to break ground on Section B of the Ridge Pike Improvement Project, one of the largest infrastructure projects in the Commonwealth and a vital transportation project for the region. Montgomery County owns 75 miles of roadway, which includes 5 miles of Ridge Pike from Norristown to Philadelphia. And this Ridge Pike Improvement Project involves the full reconstruction of Ridge Pike between Norristown and Philadelphia, with additional widening and safety improvements at specific locations. This project will lessen congestion, improve safety, improve stormwater management, provide safe areas for pedestrians, and help keep the adjacent communities economically competitive. This project is one of 4 sections of the larger project for the improvement of Ridge Pike, and the second to start the construction phase. Section D in White Marsh and Springfield Township began construction in the spring of 2022. And I want to take a moment to recognize some of the critical partners helping us with this important project. Representative Madeline Dean has a representative here today, Senator Maria Collette, and State Representative Greg Scott. I'd also like to acknowledge members of our MC Planning Commission, staff members Scott France, Matt Edmond, Lorene Sindel Grant, Matt Popek, and acknowledge Leo Bagley as well, who was the former NCPC Assistant Director and Transportation Section Manager. I do not see the chair of our Planning Commission, Steve Klein, here, but please make sure Steve knows that I acknowledged him, and we may have other members of the Planning Commission here as well. I'd also like to acknowledge PennDOT, led by Lou Belmont, who's the district executive for PennDOT District 6, and the PA Turnpike Commission team led by CEO Mark Compton, and our MCTA chair, Ali Solitsky, who is here today. None of this would be possible without your help. I also want to thank the engineering team at Pannoni Associates, led by the project manager, Ted Tanuska, for their efforts to design the project, and to Santec and the Montgomery County Transportation Authority Board for requiring the needed right-of-ways. And of course, we want to thank our construction workers, inspectors and managers from J.D. Eckman, Hill International, and Traffic Planning and Design. And to our Roads and Bridges Department and the County Planning Commission, thank you for your hard work managing the project to get us here to the start of the construction today. And last but not least, Plymouth Township. Plymouth Township's collaboration and input on this project has been absolutely essential through the whole process, from concept to design and now construction. And we want to especially thank Karen Weiss for your partnership. We're also fortunate to be partnering with the Federal Highway Administration, the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, and Plymouth Township on this $40 million section to advance the design and construction as quickly as possible. For anyone who has traveled in this area, especially along Ridge Pike, you know how frustrating and precarious it has been. Regular traffic accidents and traffic congestion caused by outdated infrastructure have plagued the area for years. However, we are looking forward to a new day, and when this section of Ridge Pike is complete, 2 years from now, it will make it easier and safer for drivers to get around, for people to walk, and for transit riders to catch their bus. And now I'd like to welcome my colleague, Commissioner Jamila Winder, to say a few words.
I have to pull the mic down a little bit, go after Ken. All right, how's everybody doing this afternoon? Thank you so much, Commissioner Lawrence. Hello, everyone. I'm Jamila Winder, the Vice Chair of the Montgomery County Board of Commissioners. Thank you all for being here to celebrate this project, which will help us improve transit for all those traveling through the area. As Commissioner Lawrence mentioned earlier, Ridge Pike is a critical corridor in Plymouth Township, connecting Norristown with the Blue Route, the Pennsylvania Turnpike, and the Schuylkill Expressway. Really, the whole southeast region of Pennsylvania. It's a busy area that carries a massive amount of traffic, as you can see, approximately 30,000 vehicles daily and thousands more when crashes occur on any of our expressways. Sometimes drivers use Ridge Pike as an alternative route to get to the city just to avoid the Schuylkill Expressway, which is regularly jammed. This is why Montgomery County is committed to rebuilding and improving the county-owned portion of Ridge Pike. Construction will begin this fall with above-ground and underground utility work. Bridge replacements and road construction will follow after utility work is complete. The construction contractor for this section of the project is J.D. Ekman, Inc., which was awarded a $39 million construction contract. This project is being funded by the Federal Highway Administration and PennDOT in partnership with Montgomery County and Plymouth Township. This smart investment and improvement will take our county infrastructure forward for the next 100 years. We look forward to this project creating more safe and efficient commutes and encouraging people to visit the area for shopping and recreation. For our residents who want to learn more about this project or sign up for future email updates, we encourage you to visit ridgepikeproject.com, which will redirect you to the county's project website. Thank you.
And now I'd like to invite Councilwoman Karen Bramblett. Where did Karen go? Oh, there's Karen. So Commissioner Gale and I are both Plymouth residents. Karen Bramblett is the at-large council person for Plymouth, so she represents us both, and I'm sure you're very excited to have this project get going and get your complaints. All right, come on, take the mic.
As Ken said, I am on Plymouth Council at large, so I represent all of Plymouth Township, and I'm the Vice Chair of Plymouth Council. I'm here today with Co-Councilwoman Kathy Bandish, also Co-Councilwoman Lynn Viscio was here, but got a call to pick her sick boy up from school, and of course Karen Weiss, our Township Manager. I just want to thank everybody who's been a part of planning this, and of course the construction workers who are going to be out here every day working on this. This will mean a lot for Plymouth Township. We are so looking forward to improving traffic flow along Ridge Pike and getting rid of that jug handle at Allenwood Road, and I know our businesses will really like that. But I want to point out something that we're not going to see above ground that the county, we are so grateful, has worked with us. Plymouth Township has aging sewer infrastructure along Ridge Pike. And working in cooperation with the county, we are going to be able to replace that infrastructure while the county has Ridge Pike opened up. That saves everybody money. That saves everybody construction time. So I appreciate that, everybody at the county who helped us get that. And thank you again to everybody who's doing this. Plymouth Township is so grateful for what this will mean for our businesses and residents. Thanks.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Toss on 3. 1, 2, 3. Toss.